So this is going to be a continuation of my previous video called Taking Your Power Back. Um, as human beings, we are used to pursuing relationships because we want a sense of companionship in our life, so, we don't have to live life in a lonely way. And there's a point where you go through enough relationships, enough heartbreaks, where you realize that it's about time you let go of those juvenile relationships and start, looking for the more mature relationships. You can only have so much fun and so much, boundless excitement in a relationship, like, adolescent relationships. And I think lately I'm beginning to realize that I'm at a point in my life where I want a mature, stable relationship. I don't need something that's not stable and unpredictable. It's good to have some sense of unpredictability in your life, but when it comes to the fact that this unpredictability is dictating you and interfering with everything else in your life, there's a problem. When the person that you're with is so unpredictable that it starts interfering with their own lives, it's a problem. This video is going to be completely unedited. I'm not doing any stops or anything, so this is just going to be me blabbing the entire time. We all go through moments where we are hopeful that, we found the right person and, that we found the one, And it's important for us to, maintain that sense of hope so that we continue to look for it or continue to remain open to such a thing. But being that hopeful makes us naive to our own intuition. I've realized, at least with myself, that if I listen to my intuition more, I would be able to predict whether or not a person is going to hurt me or not, especially with my latest circumstance. I had a feeling from the beginning that something bad was going to happen. It's not that I was thinking negatively, it's just the way the person acted, the way he conducted himself, what was going on in his life, his lack of life goals, his constant need for me having to live up to his lofty expectations. It made that light bulb go off where you're like, there's something that's not right here, and I probably should be paying attention to it, but I'm so happy right now that I'm not going to. Sometimes we let happiness cloud our judgment, and while it's okay to be happy, we need to not let happiness dictate us. Too much of anything can be a bad thing, especially, honestly, if we had too much happiness, we would have no room to correct ourselves and to improve and to grow in our existence, because it's negativity and failure that helps us learn from our mistakes, and it helps us advance and better ourselves as people. And basically, what happens, and I mean, you all know from my videos that I have a strong aversion to bullying. And when a lot of exes, or even when you're in a relationship and it becomes that manipulative where you end up having to live up to that person's expectations completely, this person ends up becoming a bully in disguise. They push you around, they treat you like shit, and they expect the world from you. And if you don't give them what they want, you're suddenly a loser and you're good for nothing. You know what? No. Their own insecurities, their own self-doubts, and their own self-conscious attitude is what makes them act like this.